Good day, everyone. My name is Maja Sowińska, and you are watching Poland Daily Culture. She loves to sing, but she doesn't sing about boyfriends or broken hearts, but she sings to God. And that's pretty impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, Maja Sowińska, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for invitation.
But before we learn more about her CD, let's at first listen to her music. Maja, so let's start with your CD. It is a collection of songs to cherish God and to express your faith. And tell me, please, how did it all started?
It has all started always on prayer. During my hidden time with God, I have to say that quite often it starts there.
And so, but you like to sing, you finished a music school, but how did you develop and how did you manage to get this idea and eventually to realize having your whole city yourself?
Yeah, in whole my life, I've been always involved in some music project and so on, and as well, I was always singing in church and during some gatherings, Christian gatherings and so on. So my life is somehow connected to worship music from the beginning. But how it came to the CD? I must say that I was just playing piano, I was singing, I was alone. And that was a place where my community gathered. That was in Krakow. And that was just my fellowship time with God. And I just started to sing and to compose during my prayer. And that's how those songs came out.
Because you are the author of the music and you are the author of the lyrics.
Yes.
All together.
Mm-hmm.
It needed to be a lot of work. How much time did it take to produce the final product?
Not really that long, because many of those verses are just taken straight from the Bible, yes? So all those verses that are around it are just from my poetry, from my heart. And so it's hard to say, because on that CD, we have 3 songs that were composed during my years in Krakow, where I was a student, so that was 7 years ago. 4 of them were composed quite recently, half year ago or one year ago, and 1 is additional because this is our guest song. The whole thing, I mean to see that product. Maybe I can show it in the middle of it. Half a year? Yeah, half a year to see something like this, like physical thing.
Not that long, to be honest. No. And tell me exactly what kind of songs are there? What are the titles and what did they describe?
I think that I have a message in this CD to talk about God's fearfulness. I mean, this is some kind of disposition of our hearts that enables us to hear His voice, to be sensitive to His movings in our lives. This is what I wanted to sing about this disposition of our hearts, to be ready for God's calling anytime.
Sounds very beautiful. Do you think that music is a good way of an evangelization?
Yes, because I think that nowadays people are so much around all those incentives and noises and so on, that good music, I hope, can catch their attention. And this is a value, I think. Because nowadays people don't often have time to read books or to read anything. It's easier to listen. So maybe this is the way.
And do young people need faith in their life? Because many of them are looking for the path or the destination, also their calling, but not usually through God. How do you think that also music can bring younger people to faith?
My experience is that in those days we have young people that are longing for something more in their lives, and they often look for that more in bad places. Even if superficially they are looking for it in good places, for example, in making career and so on, my experience is that only God has power to fill that place in our heart, that empty place that we sometimes feel in our hearts. So music, I think, can be a tool because it can speak to people not only through words, I mean, not only to their brains, but also music has something that can move hearts without anything. It doesn't need anything more, just the tune. And also I have some testimonies from young people that the music I've written, I've composed, helps them in their lives to get closer to God, and that there is a chance for them to even discover some spaces in their hearts that they didn't even know about, those spots. Many chances are hidden inside, I guess.
Maja Sowińska claims that music can bring you closer to God and helps you find your way. Maybe it's worth giving a try if you are looking for your call and your destination. So go and check out her CD, and thank you for watching Poland Daily Culture.